Alrighty, thank you, Ryan. And thank you, TechTO, for having me. It's a full circle moment. 7 years ago, I was a SDR, and now I'm here as a founder. So I, myself, and my co-founder, we built PandaMatch. You can see it as your weapon for full market coverage. So everyone thinks that they're mapping out their TAM by going on LinkedIn, searching for companies, searching for job titles, but do you really know what's out there? So here's the problem. Everyone uses LinkedIn as their data source. You get the same leads, you have the same people reaching out to the leads on Apollo, on ZoomInfo. A lot of these B2B data platforms rely heavily on LinkedIn to source their data. But LinkedIn is not the internet. It's just a fraction of the internet. So there's limitations to it. PandaMatch will find those hidden companies that go beyond just LinkedIn. So what do you get out of this? You're reaching companies and decision makers that are not being bombarded by outreach. So this is the reason why we see response rates dropping when you're relying heavily on LinkedIn as a data source. So what do? We quite literally crawl the entire internet. So we're analyzing every website with a valid security certificate. We have over 500 million domains, 2 petabytes of data, and we update it once a month. We also offer contact data, so you can get decision makers, direct phone numbers, mobile numbers, email addresses, and we use a search mechanism called lookalike matching. Maybe you've heard of that. It's become a very popular term, especially in the GTM space. So because you're reaching these companies that aren't bombarded on outreach, that aren't typically being bombarded with outreach, you get more demos, a bigger pipeline, higher conversion, more money in your bank. And that, at the end of the day, is what everyone wants. They want to generate revenue. So here, let me show you exactly how it works.
All right, so I'm going to tell a story with it. So one time I was working on an outbound campaign, and the client wanted to email 1,000 local stores, like retail stores. And so if you think about the typical store that's, let's say, in Kensington Market, they're not on LinkedIn, so you can't build a lead list from there. Apollo and ZoomInfo, they typically scrape LinkedIn, so that data is also not available there. So in that scenario, I used PandaMatch, built the lead list, and we got live too. Another one that's common that you think about is e-commerce stores. So e-commerce stores, they usually D2C, they build their brands on Instagram. So the founder may or may not have a LinkedIn profile, so if you're selling to D2C stores, might have to find it. So for this story, the story I want to share is, imagine I am the VP of sales at Clio. I wish. And I want to contact law firms. Law firms, partners, maybe not always on LinkedIn, so I want to build a lead list. Aviv, how do we do it?
Well, Ryan, let's say you're going after criminal defense law firms.
Criminal defense law firms.
For an
Is that like Saul? Like Saul Goodman?
No.
Okay, the good ones.
So what you would do is you take an example of a criminal defense law firm, you go on Google, type in criminal defense law firm USA, you pick the first website, you take it, you put it under the domain search. What that will do is, over here, you will get a bunch of results of all the other similar criminal defense law firms. And then to further refine it, we're going to put the word criminal to make sure that all of these lookalike domains have the word criminal on their website. We're also going to exclude certain keywords like marketing, advertising, so that way we get rid of all of the marketing agencies that target law firms. And then we'll use legal as the industry. We're going to run that query, scraping the entire internet, and here you get 55,500 records. And by the way, this is in US and Canada. So these are all the law firms that offer criminal defense as a service, or legal services. So you start to open up these websites, and you'll start to realize, how do I use the Mac? Okay, so here, you get criminal defense law firms. let's look at another one. Here you go. It's a criminal defense law firm in Brampton. Now, here's the aha moment. Let's find the ones that have LinkedIn. Watch what happens to this number right here.
Oh, I see.
6.2.
Yeah, for those in the back can't see, it's now 6,000. So basically there's, pardon my math, of 49,000 that are not on LinkedIn.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
So, are you really mapping out your market, or are you just targeting the same leads that everyone else is?
Okay, so how do I get their contact info? So I see there's some emails, but
Right,
yeah.
so good question. So what do you get with PandaMatch? What kind of data are you getting? You're getting the website, you're getting the company name. You get, here is something we call the footprint score. It's essentially the size of their digital footprint. So essentially, the bigger the footprint score, the bigger the company. And it's a much truer metric of how big the company is. Whereas something on LinkedIn is user generated. For example, you go on LinkedIn, you type in a company called ExxonMobil. LinkedIn will say it has like 1,000 employees, but that number is closer to 100,000. So you can quite literally go on LinkedIn and put your company at like 10,000 employees, and then that's going to show up in a follow. So this is a much more accurate metric of the size of the company. So you'll get company domain, website, footprint score, any emails that show up on their website, all their phone numbers, social media, company description, keywords, industry groups, and then location data. So if you wanted to find the contacts, what you can do is we launched a lead finder. So you would essentially go into PandaMatch, you would upload your lead list, CSV, let's say you downloaded the list from PandaMatch, and then you upload it, and then it's going to ask you to fill out the number of contacts you want for companies. So let's say you want 2. We're going to call this list 1. And let's say you want 5,000 leads maximum. You want to target the managing attorneys and the office manager.
sounds good.
And here we'll go for, chief level, seniority level, and let's just do manager. So you would request those leads. That's going to get processed. Depending on the size of your list, it will take anywhere between 15 minutes to 6 hours. And what you'll get is a clean list of all the decision makers with their job titles, with emails, personal emails, business emails, mobile numbers, LinkedIn, address, without relying on LinkedIn.
Amazing. Thank you for the read list. And a round of applause. All right, we have time for a few questions. Love to keep it interactive. Any questions for Aviv? Raise your hand. Here we are. Just gonna run on over.
Hey there, quick question. So does this replace the waterfall mechanism in other tools? Like the last list that you pulled out, like the CSV, it gives you a list of like a lot of columns. So does it replace waterfall?
Yeah, so we use a series of tools, which we have our own waterfall, but we also have access to consumer data, which will give you a higher match rate than typically what you would rely on if you're using like a B2B data enrichment tool, like what you would find in Clay, for example. So because we have access to unique consumer data sets, you're going to get a higher match rate, and that's how we're able to get personal emails as well. Good question.
Okay, hands up for another question. And go to the next slide. I think you have QR code as well. And hands up for questions.
Maybe just one more.
And just one more, yeah, right at the back there.
Yeah.
Hi. So curious, on LinkedIn, for example, have a habit of blocking scrapers and other apps as well. And besides LinkedIn, there's a tendency, for the other data sources too at times to do the same. What do you guys do to update the data when that basically happens?
So what we're doing is we're crawling their website. So we're analyzing the home page, contact page, about page, service page, privacy page, and that's all public data. So we basically crawl the internet and then we index it and present it to you as like lookalike company data. Then you can enrich it for contacts afterwards.
All right, with that being said, that concludes our demo portion. This is a new portion, so if you have feedback or if you'd like to demo in the future, please let me or Marie know. And I'm going to hand it over to Alex, and one more round of applause for Aviv.